um, flood the lake that was near the village.
Does anybody remember I actually went invisible into the town by myself? Because I
Mm,
remember throwing that in the air. I don't remember I went through. We were ending the game at that time, so I'm not sure. I'm talking to everybody else. Casimir.
yeah, Dargar's got the halfling on his shoulders, who's now passed out drunk.
Yeah, but the ones that group, did I go into town or we were still talking what to do?
I think we were in the jungle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. The jungle's sort of impassable. Or,
To the
I mean,
side of the jungle.
it
We were uh, uh, I'm gonna draw something. You can. I need somebody else to delete it, but this is what I guess we were doing. Essentially, bordering the jungle to, you know, keep cover and not be seen.
Yeah, we fled and we ran out into the jungle. I think that was, we reached a point where people were not pursuing us, I think.
Yeah, the issue is issue. Yeah, but my idea was to use the jungle, like border the jungle, so we have cover.
And I think Jer is invisible.
Yeah, no, Jared took off. He has his own machinations in play.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think the final idea was for me to go in invisible and try to get at least some of the weapons back.
That would certainly help us. Have we found everybody except Jer?
all except Chair. And the new guy when he shows up, so.
Yeah, but he's drunk and passed out, so.
That new guy. Perry's no longer in the game.
Wait, Perry was KT?
Perry was the halfling that Dargar's carrying, but he's no longer in the game, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess you weren't here when we were talking about that.
Perry was the guy from the Philippines.
Oh.
Life happened. His schedule got changed, so he really can't do a game. It's late morning for him.
But didn't the guy I knew drop out as well?
The new guy didn't drop out yet. He's still in college right now, so he's got an assignment he's doing. He'll join us when he's done with that.
No, the other guy.
PK?
Kite.
Yeah, AT. Never. Yeah, he dropped because too many people and he wasn't comfortable with the rule set. And Perry, the guy from the Philippines, dropped. So.
Yeah, that's what I was getting confused because. So we have so no. Okay. So for this, until we if I may make a suggestion, since we're gonna do this thing you're supposed to never do, and split up, what? How should we do this, Mark?
You're asking me.
I'm asking you because to do it with like a reasonable concept of okay.
You never ask the DM how you should do something.
Oh, I meant order-wise, just to know so everybody's not. So what I was gonna suggest to Casimir and Dargar was we should get as close as the camp as possible, and then I will go invisible and try and figure out where our weapons are being held and try to get them back.
Do some scouting.
Yeah, essentially.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a very good scout myself, but I think
No, that's why you stay in the shrubbery. But running enough for me to like once I get the weapons to like not like all the way back here, like more near the area. You follow? So we like border the
yeah, I follow.
jungle.
I can do that. But Jer would actually be a pretty good scout, I think, if we could find him.
Yeah,
And I have no idea you guys actually have escaped already.
yeah. Jared's MIA.
I'm causing this
So
flood in the village.
that's awesome because
Do
I can breathe underwater.
do we know that you're doing that?
No, we don't.
No.
Oh, you guys.
The, not yet. So we do Jer, us, Jer for order's sake.
So my plan was to come out to these 2 points in the river, well, rivers, divert all the water towards the village, and then
Oh, wow.
go back out to where you guys were caged up, and slaughter the guards, if any, and then pull you guys out of the cell. And of course, during the fight, you guys were supposed to escape and help me kill the rest, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, we escaped. So
Right. It'd be kind of funny if you went back there looking for us and we were already gone and you got yourself captured.
Yeah,
well, well, they should.
And then we had to come and save you.
I'm way
Actually,
too stealthy for that, though.
Yeah, and I can go in through the rivers. You blocked E. Oh, oh, you didn't block any those section rivers, right?
No, those are downstream. There would be no reason to block those.
Okay, so we need to like figure this out. Okay, like in a in character way that we couldn't find each other. Because I'm going back into town, and now you mentioned the rivers could be actually a
Well,
really good way for me to go in.
I would imagine the only way for me to know whether or not the village had been flooded is if I were to go there.
Okay.
Yep, and each of
So,
these sections are about
I-
200 feet.
I would imagine we'd probably just meet up in the village whilst I was flooding it.
Well, you are checking your progress.
If,
That seems fine.
yeah,
You're
if,
flooding? Okay, I guess we don't know what you're doing.
yeah.
No, we don't know. So, but we're returning to try to get our weapons, at least weapons. So I tell are we going, guys? Are we going through the north path or through the south path? What feels better?
Well, we want to go in the same direction as the village, right?
We're going in the same direction, but there's like two patches of jungle. One north, one south. You follow? You see there?
Yeah.
Are we doing
On.
north or are we doing south?
We can go south.
Okay, we go south then.
And I'm gonna go. Are we gonna bring Fair with us too? Is he sobered up and woken up yet?
I think he's no longer in the game.
Yeah, he's no longer in the game.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
we lose him
that's a
along the way.
load off of my back, literally.
Okay, so once we get within, let's say we go through the brush. Well, I don't know what you call it brush when you're going through the jungle. I'm keeping my out.
Yeah, you'll have no issue going through. The other one else, it's going to be a slog.
Yeah, but I'm helping them out. Only breaking invisibility as necessary.
If
So
you
that's the
end up
plan.
I'm
getting
going to end up.
detected, if you end up getting detected when you're in town, are we supposed to rush in and save you?
No, we are not supposed to rush in and save them. Unless I like scream, "Come on, come and help me!" My idea is to go into town undetected, since I believe, like here, let me explain, Casimir. I believe that since they have taken the stones, they are enemies, not the townsfolk themselves, are not going to be very. They might be going to that place where you're supposed to place the stones. So we might. I I just need to find out the correct um, building. Get us some basic weapons and uh, you said
Okay.
you have your immortal has blessed you with new power. Uh, Notch, wing, flame strike. One of the buildings, the biggest one, which does hopefully not our weapons are, but if not the second biggest one to that one. So we can create a diversion, get the rest of our shit back, and so on and so forth.
Are we all
Okay.
traveling as a group to do this? I mean, minus
That's the
Jared.
idea. Yeah, that's the idea. Once we get closer into town, you stay in the jungle to get so you may stay hidden, and I actually need to rest to get my spells back, unfortunately, and my spell book and my. But yeah, after that I'm gonna bum rush this. My idea is to try to get the elemental one first and foremost.
Casimir,
Uh,
do you have to rest too?
Let me check my list. I don't think I used my 5th level spell, so if he's hoping that
no,
I'm
that's why.
gonna lay down a flame strike somewhere, then no, I have not done that.
Yeah, strike would be in case of you see me not invisible running towards you, should flame strike whatever is following me.
Okay.
Uh,
It's a very small area of effect.
I know.
So it's basically a spell against one person, even though it has an area of effect.
Okay. I wish we could get closer. Mark, are those like? I see like. I'm not sure if they're hills or like high grass.
Hi, Graf.
Could we use it to sneak in? Can we like get like within? Like, cause I, I think none of us are stealth characters, so I'm thinking Targar is kind of short, so maybe that's
What? I'm not short.
no, you're not for dwarf, but I'm meaning like in regards to the grass. I'm not insulting your height. I'm just
Yeah, I guess I could hide in the grass fairly well.
yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get as close as we can to the town. I'll be invisible to mortals, and I will start investigating what's happening. Mm, Let me see if I got any. Let me check my spell. I'm pretty sure I have something left.
Is everybody familiar with Bob Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah, the painter.
Well, I don't know if you guys can see my character sheet, but Dargar looks a lot like Bob Ross.
I wish we could see the pictures on the thingy. Like not your like actual character sheet. I just wish we could see like when you see characters,
Okay.
the icons. You'll probably need to send the picture through Discord so we can see them. Is Bob Ross that really nice painter that was like?
Yeah,
Where
pretty mellow guy who happened to be an Air Force drill sergeant.
Man, yeah. Really? Man, that would drain him out of his evil, all of the action out of his system.
Yeah, his Air Force career was before his painting career.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a big, your hair doesn't grow like down; it goes up.
Yeah, everyone should be
Kind
able
of
to see that.
I wish dwarf, his dwarf fro.
Okay, yeah, so that's going on with you guys. You're being steadily along. Yeah, you're still getting. Yeah, you see the river's rising. Um, to the north of you. To the south, they're receding. So,
So
yeah, go
the
ahead.
big plan is we're all going to go back in town.
No, I'm gonna get some weapons. Then we all go back in town.
That makes more sense.
My idea mainly was
Remember, these guys are a lot higher level than us.
yeah, they're much more higher level than us, and if push comes to shove, I was planning on summoning a water elemental to create a distraction so I can like pick up the stuff and run away invisibly. Since they're like shitty huts, and I could just like make a little hole and nobody will notice.
So we're missing all of our weapons and the gems that we have.
hmm Yes, that is correct.
Basically, I guess all of our equipment, right? We don't have
Any
backpacks and sacks and stuff.
well, we do that. We do have anything that was not like essentially sharp or how was it? But we put it mark anything that could be used to escape. That we don't have.
Yeah, anything that was obvious in the use of maybe cutting through the vines and the cages, being a way out, causing ruckus with the guards, that sort of thing.
So okay. Mm, Let me check one out. You wouldn't have. No, I don't think you would. Give me 1 second. Let me check a spell. Let's see its duration. Sorry guys to do this because
Okay, the picture of Dargar is now on general. You can see he does look like Bob Ross.
that's amazing.
Oh yeah, does he paint too?
Dwarf George Ross. Mhm. Yeah, well, that doesn't work as I thought it would. 1 second. How was it? The rounds and turns transformed into real time?
A round is a minute and a turn is 10 minutes.
Yeah, but that's
Uh,
game time. They did. They really didn't convert it into real time until fifth ed.
yeah, that's an issue in new editions because some spells like yeah, well, yeah, Grognar.
Which
You
they nerfed, and if they base it on real time, they nerfed it. So
yeah, they after a shit ton. It should be because they yeah, never mind. Okay, so since that would be only 2 minutes, which be would be the defense. Was it 2 minutes? Oh, per level. I'm gonna try to before I'm going in. I'm gonna try cast Hornen's Instinct of Spectre.
So are we able to creep up? Are we gonna wait and rest, or are we going to do this right away?
No, I'm gonna creep out and see if I can find the weapons. Once I find the weapons or wherever they're keeping that stuff, uh, I'll try to get whatever I can back, and we have a
Okay,
rush point.
we'll just stay here then while you use your invisibility.
Mhm. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's our plan essentially. I'm going. So we're a bit further along. You know, if you use the GIMP, you can take the white stuff out of the pointer. Same. If I had my computer, I'll do it. We'll do it for you. Anyway, uh, Hassan Tally Ho, invisibly, here I go.
okay.
And I'm gonna try to make no. Oh, I make no noise because I'm wearing the boots of Elvenkind and the cloak of Elvenkind.
Well, boots make no noise. You're invisible, so you don't really need to worry about the cloak.
Extra. Better invisible. I know, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I am trying to move. I'm trying to see like what's going on, what they're doing, checking out the size of the buildings, like which one's like a house, which one's not a house.
some mega snoring coming out of Jared right now.
Yeah, the cat he claims.
Yeah.
I didn't cast that. How the hell did you cast that?
It's for you, but it's broken.
I didn't cast it. I didn't say I cast it. I was
Yes, you
checking it
did.
out. You made me cast it. Okay, fine.
You said you were.
I said I was thinking about it. I didn't say I cast it. I was like,
Okay, fine. Last time you're gonna get away with that.
yeah, that's what the genie said to Aladdin. Um. Anyway, as I keep moving forth,
Well, you notice that the whole area is starting to flood around the village.
okay, that's weird. And okay, so I checked the buildings. Is there like a bigger buildings, smaller buildings? Are there...
Nope. The only thing that seems bigger than the most is the Hetman's hut. Also, the village seems awfully quiet.
Hmm. Do I see any people around?
Not in your general direction. Not in your general vicinity.
I head to the. You said the chieftain house looks bigger.
Yep.
Okay, I go there. Are there like doors or like more like a piece of cloth type thing?
Well, yeah, come on. This is a tropical rainforest type setting.
So like okay. So I go in. I try to be as gentle as the wind, as a breeze. Is there anything in the hut?
Uh,
Cause that's that's a shit ton of weapons.
pallet bed, um, low table, fire pit, chest, um, cabinetry built into the walls.
Do I see any of the weapons or the?
Nope.
Do I see my spell book in the?
Nope.
I open the chest.
Close. Brick back, that sort of thing.
Huh. Well, that sucks. I start checking the other houses. Any like something that would look like a barracks or a second biggest. Something that will be that has a different shape. For holding food or stuff. Keeping an eye out for like if there's any people.
Really didn't see anything.
So it's like no people here. Okay, I start rushing through the huts trying to find our equipment.
Well, there is one other building that's quite large size, but oddly enough, this one does have a door.
Okay, what is the
Be chained and padlocked, and
hmm? What is the building made of?
like everything else,
Okay.
blue type sort of thing,
I
or
okay.
say sticks and vines and dry grasses and whatnot for it, or actually clay shingles.
So like the padlock is like. My question is this: would it be would it be easier just to hit the wall? Try to find something like, blunt. Oh, I'll grab. You know what? How heavy was that chest?
A steamer trunk size.
Sorry, about.
Size of a steamer truck.
What's the steamer trunk? Like foot locker.
Yeah, it's something like a large foot locker. Um,
Can I pick it up?
it'd be awkward.
Yeah. Okay. I pick up that. Go. Like signal the guys. And like there's nobody. There's nobody in town.
They can't see you.
They can hear me.
We might be too far away to hear you.
Okay, I make myself fucking visible and like show like I have a jar. I have a big chest. Look at me.
Okay, I'm looking at you, waiting to see who the person is who's chasing you, so I can flame strike them.
Yeah, there's nobody chasing me. I have a chest, and like I'm telling you to come over. Like I'm making that like sign. I like drop the chest, and I'm making like come over, type. Like hands
What?
in
No
the
flame
sky.
strike?
No, not yet. Okay, I go up to you and like bring you over. Goes.
Okay, so we get together and we look at your big steamer trunk of goodies.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of using the chest, and I show you the padlock plate. Use it as a battering ram. Then we can see what is inside. It's locked, so we can like batter inside it. And also, by the way, everything's getting flooded for some reason, so we need to speed this up. Maybe you can.
The
Flame.
floodwaters are rising for
I
some
would.
strange reason.
Yeah. So it's not a problem for me per se, but like, yeah.
If it keeps on raining, the levee is gonna break.
So, strength wise, yeah, okay, yeah, we can use that as a battering ram. Can
I
we?
don't get it. What are we battering here?
The chest. We're using the. If you check the Discord chat, there's a chest.
You're not battering the chest. Basically, he found um, yeah, he found the Gilder's storehouse.
Right.
And I took the chest to make it use the chest as a battering ram because the door is padlocked.
Well,
And we can essentially batter any of the walls in this case.
you're trying to break the door with the steamer trunk, or you're trying to break into the steamer trunk?
No, I want you guys to help me use the trunk to batter in a hole. If the walls are made of wood and there's like a padlock at the door, we could just like batter one of the walls or the door, whatever you think is better. But my
And
idea was
I would use
drop
the
into,
trunk as a battering ram.
yeah, maybe, and in between all three of us, it's likely to succeed. Not the best,
Hey, Jed, wake
man.
your cat up.
So essentially, use the chest as a battering. Once I get you there, it's like we're gonna use this chest to batter in there. So everybody
Because,
grab a
because you
side.
think our stuff is in there. Right.
What do you think?
Okay, I'll grab a corner. I got a 16 strength. I can really help us.
I do too. Nearly circus strongmen. Gallivant, your mic is stuck open. Looks like.
Oh shit.
Yeah, his mic's stuck open.
Gallivant, can you hear me?
I think he's using his phone. There, I think he's using his phone, and we can't hear anything from that mic. So
How about now?
that's good.
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 Let me know. If I like something, I'm rambling and I like cut off, it's probably because the mic's off.
Yeah,
So
on our end,
yeah, I'm trying my best here, man.
not a problem.
Whoops.
So
So,
1, 2, 3. Everybody
roll.
grab part, and a 1 and a 2 and what do we roll?
Actually, they swing the chest like a batter ram, and you expect to happen doesn't happen.
Hmm.
Okay, did the wall look like it bent in a little bit, or was it?
Nope. But the end of the steamer trunk took some damage.
Okay, fine. Is there like a log around somewhere? I would tell you to use flame strike, but I'm afraid you might break. Oh, use flame strike on the door.
I okay. It's instantaneous. There's a chance it's going to light the whole hut on fire.
It's getting sunk. We can.
That's true. The floodwaters are rising. So, okay, I'm going to use my first ever flame strike, guys. Enjoy this. It's going to be fun.
You know, just like inch again, like whatever you estimate the inch of the door might be, the inches of the wall of the door might be. Blam.
The area effect is to do a 5-foot radius.
Yeah. Just keep it in the.
Right. So if I want I want the flame strike to go a little ways inside the door so the door gets blasted.
Okay. Jagger, help me move the chest out of like. While he's doing that, we put the chest in like out of the flood zone, let's say, on higher ground, so it doesn't like float away. Or at least I do that.
Go, Casimir. You're casting Flame Strike?
Yeah, I'm going to blow the door off of this place.
Also, that will probably get Jared's attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit! I just realized something.
You get in range. You get within the safe distance to do this. Tell everyone to scatter. And this column of flame reaches from the top of the dome straight through the roof, blowing out the entire foot, that whole 5 foot radius of that whole 10 foot area of that wall.
Yay!
Okay, so if the building got lit afire, we probably want to put that out. And then we want to, if there's anything left of the door, we want to bust it out of the way and so we can go in and get stuff out of there.
Like I said, flame strike is a 5 foot radius, so anything within a 10 foot diameter area of the flame strike got annihilated.
Cool, guys. Walk on in, get the goodies.
Yeah.
And all these buildings are on stilts. This is a tropical rainforest setting. And right about now, the water is just about halfway up those stilts.
Okay. I was taking the well. Yeah, I did say that what Casimir was flame striking. I was taking the chest to higher ground.
And I said everyone that he told before he cast, he told everyone to get out of the way. And
Yeah, chest in tow. Just saying. I walked a little further, so like Dargar, you might need to pick up everything. Jer, I'm guessing Jer can see that because it's a fucking beam of light.
yeah, he sees that, I think.
Okay.
So does everyone else that's in this biome.
Sure. Whatever. What is in the locked? Did we get our stuff back?
Well, there's all sorts of things in here. Nothing that you recognize.
I can't go flame strike
Fuck.
every building. I'm out of flame strike spells.
Okay. Well, I put the. Well, let's take as much as we can and then like sort it out. I don't know. Like the staff is no longer there. Like I can find the staff. Bronze
Do we see
weaponry.
any of our stuff? I think we got the wrong place.
Oh no, we're in the wrong village.
Just the wrong building, I think.
No.
Oh, this is the right building, but the stuff's not here.
Exactly. Yeah, this was the Gilder's storehouse, and and theft is a sacred act amongst the Gilders. The greater the theft, the greater the risk, the bad, the, the better the blessing that the Gilders would receive from their divine worship, the divine day person.
Those bastard villagers stole our stuff from the other bastard villagers.
I checked every house. How is that even fucking possible?
And again, there's no one within the village.
Right, now I got to figure out where they left with our stuff.
Oh, you said the trunk broke. Is it broken enough?
Oh,
I
didn't say it. I said it was damaged.
It was damaged. Is damaged enough that we can like break it open?
Opened it.
Hmm?
Yeah, it was inside the chest, like in the headman's hut. That was the chest inside the headman's hut. His clothes, bric-a-brac, that sort of stuff.
It's what? Sorry.
You had looked inside the chest because that chest was in the hetman's hut.
You said it was locked.
No, I didn't. I said it had clothes and stuff in it.
Okay, I ruffle through the stuff to find anything of value.
Nothing of value.
Okay, let's start rummaging through this place before it sinks and grab whatever we can. I say.
And it's got nothing that you consider valuable. Again, nothing recognizable for you as your gear and stuff like that isn't here. You do hear, however, a commotion coming from the north.
Great.
You want to go invisible and see what it is?
Yeah, I'll
Scout.
go invisible and check out what it is. You guys get whatever you can use as weapons. I check out what's coming. I peek out the door invisibly and see what's coming.
You really don't see anything coming.
I wonder what happened to all the people.
Hmm. They probably went to the area they were supposed to get out of. So yeah.
Do you think they took our gems and are trying to do what we were gonna do?
Pretty much.
So if they're doing that, do we have to go and meet them at the temple where we're supposed to go?
Well, you got me there. Cause there is there are a bunch of places you haven't been to. One is probably where the Mad Dogs are, which is probably the tower to the east. There's like this big house to the west, southwest, and a bunch of houses, and another one to the northwest. And then there's a big temple at the north.
Yeah.
That's why You said that we heard something coming north
There's a commotion coming from the north.
towards us, away from us.
Toward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you were going to check it out, right?
I didn't see anything. According to Mark.
Let's see. Each hex here is 200 feet. Peeked out the door. You didn't see anything, but you
Okay, I
hear it.
step out the door, get a better look. Trying to pinpoint the noise and the play and trying to see where the fuck hiding myself between huts as they tell them to grab whatever is useful. As I head to the northern side of the village, trying to keep myself from being seen or heard, and see what's the commotion.
You see a group of people coming back to the village, rushing back to the village.
Okay, I rush back to them and tell them, we got company!
I'll hide the best I can.
Are there any weapons in this thing?
Not that you recognize.
Okay. Um, I would grab a knife, if a kitchen knife, if that's all I could find.
Yeah, if I can see an axe of any kind, I'll grab it. Just something familiar. Or a sword of any kind.
Look, the village was hastily. Um, looks like people hastily packed up things and left,
I'm gonna grab whatever thing looks like a
as if
a
as
broom or whatever.
sudden migration took place,
Hmm.
Like they were afraid of something and they had to run.
or something that was foretold in their legends has happened, and they're going to a expected out, maybe an expected outcome, such as the opening of Grand All.
Okay. I think we should book it from here and find a better hiding spot.
Opening a brand all.
Which is their holy of holies.
What was that?
Grand All being their holy of holies, like their heaven, their afterlife.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it miraculously opened up.
So they can show off their stolen goods.
Hmm.
That's correct.
So they're all so the whole town is rushing back toward us, basically, as far as we can tell.
Much you can tell. Again, it's about a half a mile. I'm not sure how good people can see, but how clear things can be at half a mile distance.
Depends on the density of the air.
Now, this being a rainforest, hot, humid,
Also flat. There's a difference. He just broke a fucking hole in the fucking sky, so that probably doesn't help. Since the if he broke a hole in the dome, that's probably creating like an air current, weird air current.
no, we didn't break a hole in the dome.
Okay, because that would like start like all the essentially all the humidity will start going up because it will start getting heated up, and then you know depends on eh, nothing major, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of people coming our way. It's getting flooded. Uh, we have like some improvised weapons. What what did you say they were holding their stolen goods, like showing them off? What was that?
Well, Mark didn't say anything. I suggested that they were taking their stolen goods because that's their highest. Uh, that's one of their favorite things is to steal stuff, so they might want to show it off to their gods.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you want to take it to the master gilder.
I'm just hoping Jared decides to appear. Because frankly, I think we should reposition ourselves because if we stay inside a hut, flooding, it's asking for death. I
Is
tell my
the flooding water posing a potential danger,
No,
or is it
yeah,
just
but
like knee high water?
we're in the building that has like the damage, like we're in the first place they're gonna check.
and again, everything's on stilts, and the flood waters are about halfway up the stilts.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the building in front. I want to get a good view of how many are coming. As I stride through the water.
Well, I'm gonna, I don't know, start thinking about casting a spell that can grab a crowd of people and turn them away from me or something like that. A lot of my spells are more influencing people.
No, we need to rush to the temple. We just need to make ourselves scarce.
Okay, lead on.
Okay, I start leading them north. Trying to use a brush of a jungle for it. Same way as first time.
Okay, so besides Jer and you, everyone moves at quarter movement rate.
Oh, Jer's with us
Oh,
now.
because of the water.
No, because the jungle's dense, a thick jungle with only the clearings.
Yeah, we're going. We're trying to stay hidden.
It's like
Okay, okay.
virgin jungle.
We're heading here. Yeah, I've seen
The brush
virgin jungle.
high.
And I've seen virgin forests. Jesus Christ, I don't know how the fuck animals got in. Like, yeah, bears are in the forest. How the fuck did they get in?
Yeah, some unexplored track of the Amazon or the
Yeah, that's
deepest.
what I'm saying. It's like if you go to like, it becomes so thick, and I'm like thinking, oh, bears. How the fuck did bears get in? Like, wolves would have trouble themselves getting in. I've seen both. I've seen like forest and rainforest, and then I'm telling you, like, I don't know how the fucking big animals get in.
Exactly.
Okay, we try to make as best time as we can.
It takes a while, but you eventually make it to the clearing to the north.
My little dwarf legs are going to have a hard time through a jungle.
Yeah, well, I'm let's say if I can walk normal, I'm helping them move faster. Split the difference,
How
let's
are you
say.
doing that? The only reason why you're able to move at normal pace in Jer is because of your ancestry, and I put that in quotes.
Very well. I just keep track so they can follow. I presume I'm staying invisible. So we walk and we walk and we walk.
And eventually you do arrive. Majestic twin doors of shining silver tower 100 feet to form an archway. They're each 30 feet wide and have no markings, handles, or hinges. From 10-foot wide openings on either side of the door, 75-foot tall waterfalls cascade down into pools from which flow rivers. In front of the doors, there's a platform made of a strange polished blue-gray stone. A small altar stands on the platform 50 feet in front of the doors. It has three oddly shaped holes carved into the side facing the doors.
Okay, I take a look
Three.
around and see the positioning of the. Can I spot the Ifriti servant, the whatever the mofo, whatever the name of the guy was, mof, what's something like that. Can we see the like the chieftain and the shadow elf and the Ifriti minion per se?
And you see a group of people surround in front of the. They're waiting for uh, that person to finish his prayers and incantations and whatnot.
None of the stones are in the holes per se. You said there was an altar with inlaid
Yep, I know.
shapes. No stones there.
He's in the process of placing them in.
I tell them it's not either we do this now or we don't. It's up to you guys. I will bum rush this. I have no more ideas.
Yeah, I don't
Right?
have, I don't know. I'm looking for a spell that'll help, but a lot of my Toma magic spells are just not that great.
Anything that could create a diversion would help. I have a guess which are the three stones they need to open it, and I think I can get the crystal quartz that will stop them from seeing me. Hopefully.
Well, if you're using invisibility to mortals, they can't see you.
Okay. I approach the altar from the other side. You know, like from the. I will be standing right in front of them. That's it. And as soon as they place the stone, I fucking take it. And I'm waiting for specifically the eye of true seeing. Then once the incantation is done,
It's
you
not
start
one of
placing the
the
stone.
gems in the altar.
And I take which are there in the which one are they placing? I don't want. I'm gonna interrupt before they place the third one. That's the idea.
There's about 100 people in the area besides him and his lackeys. See, there's a dark blackish purplish gem in there, a large softball sized quartz. Sorry, that's the eye. That's the eye you're seeing. A palm sized ruby.
I take the ruby. Start taking and if that reveals me, I grab all three and say stop.
Where did you find the ruby?
He was placing on there with the black stone. And
Okay.
I'm sure the ruby and the star sapphire are the keys to stopping the Ifriti. I, I kind of think he was going to destroy them. So I take like uh, I try to grab two of the gems, the crystal quartz and the ruby, and I say stop.
Overdose. Who dares?
I
Show yourself.
he is tricking you.
Show yourself.
Huh. Guarantee my safety. Return my. Drop your weapons. And I will show myself as I start like moving around. Oops! Another stone disappeared. He is
She
fooling
knows
you.
it's another stone disappears. She knows you're by the altar.
Yeah. Well, I like.
He reaches out, mutters something. Make a saving throw versus spells as you're caught in a 120-degree arc of fire.
Oh no!
Uh,
120 degrees. Does that cover? Oh, is that temperature or the radius of the flame?
what was it? Spell?
Sounds like burning hands.
He says he's moving around and then he goes, yeah, well, I say, okay, so you're by the altar. Boom, burning hands, 120-degree arc. 5 foot away.
I move further, then he can reach me. I don't know why that went
Yeah,
just to the.
but it breaks your spell as you are enveloped by the flame. They see your outline.
Hmm. I used that to my advantage then. You are being fooled. This is not the combination of gems. This will only lead to your perpetual.
You know that?
I know.
You don't.
No, I don't. I know that. I said I know. I don't know. I'm just. I say stop. This person here, I point in my translucent, engulfed self.
As
He
Caravan decides he's going,
he is a heretic.
as Caravan insults the leader of the tribe in front of all his
Not
people.
the leader of the tribe. The
You don't
the
know that.
the pretty minion.
You do not know he's not the leader of the tribe. To these people,
What?
he's the leader of the tribe, and you've insulted their leader in front of them. Everyone roll for initiative, if you can.
Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna cast German's reflective against the defense against like frontal assault.
And I tried giving you descriptions of everything and how many people there were, and
I know. I was trying to pull the. Why is everything going on to you?
because you rolled initiative.
No, yeah, but sending it in secret.
Yes, that's set up for that way.
Okay. There goes my 1D. It's 1D20, no? To see the.
D10.
No, the.
Oh yeah.
The spell mishap. 4.
Okay, so what level are you? 5.
1 second. No, 6. Level 6 caster.
Okay, so that spell goes off as a level 4 cast.
Fine. That means it will only last 8 rounds.
And because this was an unexpected battle, I'm not set up for it. I'll make you
Us
one.
either. We don't have weapons.
Oh, by the way, this does on does not only protect me, it will deviate the attack randomly back to somebody. So the crowd.
You.
So they try to fucking shower me with arrows.
So including you.
Excuse me?
That's that baneful deflector.
Yep. That does not include me. It's a semicircle and engulfs me. I said front. And being invisible, covered with flame in a flaming
Right.
silhouette. I think I'm looking kind of godly now, aren't I?
Instead of attacking the target creature, the missile's target is determined randomly among all creatures within a 15-foot hemisphere of the protected creature, including the protected creature.
Mm,
The missile then changes to its new target with normal chance to hit.
great.
If the new target is beyond the range of the spell of the missile, no target is hit. If the protected creature is struck, the spell immediately fails. Gotta love wild magic.
You just like fucking me over, don't you?
No,
Yes, you do.
I reward smart play and I go with bad play.
This was trying to like. We have no weapons, no whatsoever. I basically, if anybody dies here, it would be me.
And you were the only one to be going invisible, and instead of rushing the altar,
Yeah,
you could have moved all the pile of weaponry that's on the altar, have a diversion caused. The pile of weaponry happens to be your weaponry,
okay. So
but no,
now,
you decided to rush the altar, grab the gems, play Mighty and Thou. This man's lying to you. He's not your chieftain type of deal.
no, I didn't say this guy's not lying to you. I'm saying that the man that was the 3D
Yes,
spiritual, not the
he
chief,
he
he is a heretic.
yes, and the people see him as their chief.
Not the shadow elf, the other guy.
What about his lackey?
The guy. Oh, I didn't point at the shadow elf. I meant the other guy.
The wizard that's at the altar with the gems, placing them in the altar, incantating, and
No. I pointed out particularly the person when the chief came to talk to us. He came with a guy who came from the outside. I
they
pointed at
both
that guy.
died.
I pointed
Well,
at the foreigner, not the chieftain.
and again, big again, you're missing what I'm saying. These outsiders, there are three of them, came in while the villager, their headman, decided to step aside and let them, particularly the wizard who took your gems, be the chief.
Oh, okay
So,
then.
so you basically insulted the chief, the wizard, in front of the entire village.
Very well.
I didn't realize there's what 100 people there.
About 100 people. Like I said, the village was empty, as if set, as if a mass exodus was about to happen.
I can open the door. Give me a chance to prove it.
What's your AC?
Excuse me.
What's your AC?
What's my?
What's your armor class?
I think it's. Let me double check, but I think it's 4 plus a spell, which access it. If I'm lucky.
A little
Oh,
fun with
I'm
that
very
spell.
hurt. Excuse me.
We're gonna have a little bit of fun with that spell.
We're gonna what?
Have some fun with that spell.
Mm-hmm.
AC 4.
Five.
Okay.
you ever wanted the mother of distractions, you have it.
Let's see. A couple of stones fall short at your feet, but one does. You hear a ping as a stone bounces off the shield and ricochets off and hits the chief, the wizard.
Ah,
He takes 2 points of
see,
damage.
I say, see. Why would I? I have nothing to attack you.
Another stone goes through the wizard's eye,
Yeah.
striking you. You take a point of damage, Gallivant, as a stone strikes, dissipating the spell.
Okay, go back a second. Hit the chief.
Yeah, a stone hit the wizard, doing 4 points of damage. There are 4 guys up by the altar area. You and the 3 outsiders.
It doesn't disable a spell as long as it doesn't hit me.
And it hit you.
Excuse me?
I rolled randomly a d4 for people on top of the
Oh,
by the
okay, okay.
altar.
So I thought you said the spell was dissipated. I said
It
the
did.
spell does not. No, it doesn't unless it hits me
You
directly.
got hit. You take 2 points of You take a point of damage, and the
Ah,
spell
fuck.
dissipates.
Okay. Ow. Oops. No, what's my tackle? Yeah, I'm literally at half health. And you're
Yeah,
still rolling. Oh well.
yeah. There's about 20 people that are in front of around the altar area.
Nobody hesitated when like one of the rocks like fucking hit the other guy in the head.
Mob frenzy.
Or most of the rocks just like ricocheted, or fucking went some other way.
I mean, it's just a mob mentality.
Yeah, mom mentality sees a guy like sh- stones being flinged at him and not like ricocheting back. I think they will like stop throwing stones because they're like, what the
Not
fuck's going on?
ricocheting back. Only 2 actually hit the shield. Others are falling short.
Oh well.
This is happening all at once. I'm just breaking it down in group. Final group of 5.
Oh shit.
Yep, it looks like I got 2 hits on you.
What?
I need a 16 or better to hit you.
That's a 20 right there.
And
17.
20, 17. You take a total of 5 points of damage. As 2 stones hit you from opposite directions.
I stand true to my word and say, stop this madness. You're being fooled.
So, what trick do you have up your sleeve to calm things down, or get away, or something, and then help us get our weapons back?
Mm, right now,
Well,
uh,
yeah.
getting the weapons back is up to you, since I am fucking doing the diversion here.
Meanwhile, he's
Okay.
going near the weaponry.
Right. I'm visible, fully visible, and I don't have a
So
trick for that.
Okay, as soon as I can, I'll toss the weapons your way. But like right now, I'm fucked. I'm trying to appease the mob into sense. I'm still kind of invisible.
like in Star Trek Next Generation, Chancellor Gorkin trying to appease the Emperor Shinzon. Wasn't going to happen.
Well, that's part of the fun of the game, right? So as soon as I can, I'm gonna grab the weapons, toss them to.
Since we're all right there, I guess you could toss them to us.
Yeah, that's to the general direction. Grab the staff on my sword and like, it's and cast wall of ice. So stop pelting me with stones.
They expect people to do the infidels.
Or just grab my whatever is faster. If I just can grab my staff, then I'll just grab my staff and cast wall of ice on top of the fucker who's leading the Ifrit. That's my point of like origin. The spell goes up and sideways from there. That's the center of the wall.
Do we even know where Jer is yet, or not at all?
He's nearby. You're catching odd rustle amongst the foliage.
So I imagine he's seeing all of this.
That's the cat answering for Jira.
So are we going to grasp our weapons, or are we kind of stalled right here?
Give me a second.
I'm waiting on that because the first thing I'm doing is grabbing the staff. I'm throwing the weapons your way. To, I will try to cast Wall of Ice on
This
middle point being the fucker that worships the Daijin as a god. Or
So if you're sliding our weapons over to us, are we going to start getting into combat here? Because there's a lot of people here and a wizard.
I'm trying to calm the people. I'm not sure whatever spell you can do to, like,
Mark, do we seem to
I'm
be
gonna grab
calming
the
the
weapons.
people?
Since I have the stones, I'm gonna grab the weapons and book it towards the.
Let's see. All of a sudden, this like creature comes up and interrupts a very to the people there a very important religious rite, and is trying to appease them by insulting their their in their eyes their chief.
No, I saw. No, I did. Yeah, they're new chiefs that came from the outside.
I don't think these people are going to be appeased anytime soon.
Okay, then I grab the weapons and book it into, into the journal.
After you grab the weapons, can you make yourself invisible again long enough to get out of there?
Yeah. I can even throw myself into the water and make myself like scarce.
The invisible swimmer.
Oh yeah, I can breathe underwater.
Can you really?
Only
Yeah.
problem though, the silhouette is visible in the water.
Not for these people.
You make a
What?
distinctive. Oh,
I do have this boots and cloak of elvenkind. And if there's a current,
fine,
forget
fine.
it.
Fine. It seems that the water flows right through your solid body. There doesn't seem to be a hollowed out portion that's the shape of an elf underwater.
Is there a current? Because I want to
Yeah.
see. Then yeah, they're not gonna. It's gonna be a hard. Also, plus the weight of the weapons will drag me down, and pretty much anything that is thrown at me will stop a foot before it like reaches me. Because physics. I am safer in the water. I am any other place right now. If you want to kill me, but at least give me a chance
I'm
to.
not killing you. I'm giving you a chance. You're also saying that no, they can't see you underwater. But let's see. We seem to forget.
Okay, they cannot see me. I'm saying if there's a current, it's gonna be really, really fucking hard for them to see me. Because I'm going under. I'm going as deep as I
Exactly.
can.
And you forgot about the
Also,
nature of this place.
okay, they might see me, but even if they try to pelt me, the water will stop it.
In a clear crystal glass in a pool of water. You may not be able to see the crystal glass, but you will see the outline of the glass based on its shape and form in the water. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, I get the invisibility part, but I'm saying that the current helps. And the issue of being inside the water, you try to like throw a missile weapons against somebody in the water, it basically is futile after a couple of feet. Like even with guns.
Well, futile. I mean, you do. I mean, it does change the trajectory.
It basically creates a shield. Especially if they're throwing rocks, it will just like splash on the water and then like just gently sink. That's up to you. I'm trying to get the weapons to the other guys, and as soon as I do, I'll cast wall, whatever the guys rather me cast. Summon water elemental, um, wall of ice, or you know the other one. That I just guess is gonna make things worse. I wish I could cast some other spells though. So, like basic water spells, like heart water or something. Yeah. Well,
Okay, so we're in the jungle.
I send the weapons flying outwards as I dive into the water.
The weapons are with you, or you just threw them, so we have to get them out of the water? That was a question.
Forward before diving in. I guess I jump towards you.
Um, sorry, I didn't hear. Gallivant, do I have to dive in the water to get my weapon, or are you still holding it?
Popped out.
Sorry, Mark, you're coming in a little rough too.
He's dropped from Discord.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, he's off Discord.
I'm not sure how well you can see all those tokens.
Okay, at the bottom of the page. Yep.
You guys are at the bottom of the page, but I'm talking about all the other tokens.
Okay, yeah, there's a bunch of people in grass skirts or something that are on the
Yeah.
background layer.
They're not on the background layer. They should be on the token layer.
Oh, okay. I can't grab them, but then that's normal, I guess. I can't grab other people's characters.
Hello?
Hello, you're back.
Yeah, my connection drops. Kind of. That's an issue there.
And we'll pick up combat next week when I get all these guys statted out.
Was I able to get some of the weapons near them?
Well, you just said you threw them before you hit the water, so.
They're moving in our direction, which is good.
Yeah, as you were dropping off, I was trying to ask you whether you carried the weapons or you threw them at us, or whether we were supposed to jump in the
No,
water.
I threw the weapons and grabbed the staff and like ducked into the water.
So I have to go swimming in armor to get my weapon now.
No. I tossed them towards you. I didn't toss them towards the water. I dived into
Okay.
the water. I grabbed the staff, threw the weapons your way, and ducked for the water because I have like basically no protection. I'm like, and I have three
Okay.
of the stones, so they're coming for me.
Okay, I'm going to grab my weapons. Are we assumed to have all our weapons back, or what?
Yeah.
So it was good enough for me to. But I didn't know. I didn't listen to the. Sorry, that was my bad, Mark. I was hoping me like they would listen to reason. Okay.
Thanks for getting our weapons, though.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry, you still had yours.
Oh, he didn't. He got caught.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got captured and had to
So
escape.
yeah. So yeah. Essentially, everybody's moving towards me. That will give you ample time to get your weapons. I don't know how many of, apart from my staff, how many of I have that. My bronze sword, my short bronze sword, and my three boomerangs. I don't know how many of those I was able to catch, but I have the stones, so they're gonna come after me, and I'm at half. I'm at 17 hit points. Question mark: would it be worse to be invisible, or? Oh no, right. I need like a spell that will camouflage me within the water.
Exactly. Like I said, even though you are invisible, your body's still
Yeah.
not insubstantial.
Yeah. No, the issue is, when you have currents, they like make like bubblies and white, so it's harder to see. My main idea from the
You
invisible
still
into
see,
the
you
water
see
was
even if
was
there is a current, you still see a disturbance in the water.
Yeah. My issue
Okay,
is to make it
take a look at any
harder.
take a look at any raging stream that's got logs or rocks under it. You
I
can
get
still
that.
see the water move around it, around that stuff. So yeah, just
Not in that regard. Not in the invisible part. The part where have you seen like movies they shoot a guy in the water and the bullets like go
yeah, that
in?
I understand that
That
too.
doesn't happen. Like the
That
bullets,
isn't no. They will hit
like if you like try to like I actually tried it to test it. Like you throw like like
flex them a bit, but you get enough of them hitting the water. Eventually, something's gonna hit.
it's not an issue if it's an issue if it can,
When
because let's put it this way: the harder you hit, the the more the water like becomes uh, a male.
but
There's a
yeah,
reason why you can't shoot bows underwater in D&D or crossbows or whatever or what have you. It's because if you shoot them, they'll just like go and float.
not
And I
only
have to
that,
have
but
to.
not only that, but there you also ruin the mechanism. They're not meant to
Oh
be
yeah.
fired under.
No, I'm saying that there's a whole like water
But then again,
as a shield. It's like fucking amazing.
but, but then
When
again,
you see
that
people
concept.
jump into the water in movies, like when the
But
bullets start flying, yeah,
then
they have that
again,
that part.
that whole concept is flipped on its ear with spear guns.
What?
The
We're
whole
talking
concept of not
stones
being able
and
to shoot. But I'm saying though that whole concept of not being able to shoot bows and crossbows underwater, that whole concept gets flipped on its ear when it comes to spear guns, which are designed and used underwater.
yeah, that's why spears are created and have a particular shape.
But like I said, we'll pick this up next week when I have all these tokens statted out.
Cool.
Yeah, get me some water shield because I'm dead if not.
Well, thanks, Mark.
Thanks for DMing, Mark. Sorry,
Thanks.
guys, but
See you next
well,
week.
sorry,
Thanks, Mark, for DMing.
Not a problem.
sorry, guys. My character might die, but at least you guys might get out of that. I still have the stones.
Hmm.
I mean, not die if you play smartly.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes,
And pass your saving throws.
yeah, I passed my saving throw.
Roll amazing saving throws.
Now remember, pass your saving throws.
I passed my saving throw and then get burned to a scorch.
There you go.
If
All right,
if
guys. Have a good night.
it didn't hit
You
me
too.
that,
Night, Joe.
And for our players, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share with a friend. Explore our links. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody. Yeah.